Hey, welcome to another message with me, Duchess. I hope you are having a fantastic day. We are going to find out the nitty gritty, the real deal, what you need to hear today. Please remember, this is a collective general reading booth, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't behind, and this is definitely a timeless reading, so whenever you run into it, there should be messages here for you. And of course, check out the details to hang out with me for 3 days in Orlando. We're going to have a hell of a good time for the 3 day weekend retreat. Okay, so we're going to be healing, we're going to be meditating, we're going to be manifesting. Okay, we're going to be having a dance party. We are releasing a bunch of tension and stress. We're building healthy bonds. We're clearing up pathways. Okay, we're having a hell of a good time. We're eating good food. You don't want to miss it. So check out the details. Now, let's go ahead. Ooh, look, this flew right over. So the bloom card. I heard something's about to blossom or it's about to pop off. Something is about to grow. Something is about to expand. Yes, I'm getting expansion here. Growth, blooming, blossoming. I'm hearing like something's just about to really work for you, blow up all of a sudden. It's just about to grow. Like something is really on the verge of massive growth. Let's ask more about this. What's going on, Spirit? What's going on for the collective? Okay, see, it's like I'm hearing from Spirit, something's really about to grow and blossom, but at the same time, it's an energy of you being able to stop and smell the roses, okay? You being able to be at peace. I feel like this growth here could be bringing more peace into your life and give you that time to stop and smell the roses, or it comes at a time where you're at peace, right? You're not necessarily trying to push for or force this growth, but it's just happening naturally. What is this? Tell us more here about this growth period. Look, see the journey here. There's a journey I'm hearing that's okay. This is what I'm hearing. Okay, it's like this journey is in stages, and there's a stage right now that's like it's a level up. Okay, so I feel like you're in the middle of this journey right now toward, and this blooming, this blossoming is like a level up as part of the journey that you're currently setting forth on. Okay, let's talk about this level up here. What is this journey about? What is this journey about here? What is this? Okay, so part of this is you releasing all fears, inhibitions, and holdbacks. The Eight of Swords is always about holding back, having fears, but this all comes from a place of lack of clarity, not seeing things clearly, right? So it's like being afraid of something that we shouldn't be afraid of, or something that we can conquer. So, for instance, being afraid of like an ant, because an ant is so small, like there's no reason to be afraid of it, right? Or being afraid to travel, or being afraid to go on a new business venture, being afraid to get married, whatever it may be, being afraid to switch jobs. There's something here where you've been very afraid, and you're going to be able to release that energy. There's no inhibitions, there's no holdbacks here, which is what's helping that level up, okay? It's helping it because you're releasing all fears, holdbacks. Yes, okay? So, look, you're planting a seed that's going to be very fruitful for the long term. I'm hearing it has great potential. And so that's why I said this is part of a process, right? So you've already planted the seed. So it's like there's going to be blooming and blossoming, right? But like I said, it's a journey where it's like the full bush isn't fully blossomed yet. You get what I'm saying? But it's going to blossom, of course, because you're going to keep watering and you're going to keep it in direct sunlight and keep doing the right thing, right? So it's like you've planted the seeds and you're about to start seeing that real growth. And so you're going to be feeling here a sense of stability. I'm seeing that there's a bit of healthy pride here for what you've been able to accomplish and bring forth in your life. Eight of Wands, there's definitely going to be forward movement here, okay? There's forward movement towards your success. Six of Wands, okay? So at the end of this journey here, or during this period of blooming, blossoming, you're going to be feeling like there's an overflow. Spirit is saying that during this time of blooming and blossoming, you should be reflecting a lot, okay? This is a time to reflect on your journey. Reflect on where you did have holdbacks that were holding this growth back in the past, so that we don't repeat those same patterns, right? Reflect on the seeds you planted so you can plant more of those seeds that are growing for you and blossoming now for you, right? Rather than planting seeds that haven't been growing. We're not doing that. We're going in the right direction, right? It's that energy here of, again, reflecting on how this journey, as things are blooming and blossoming, how you're finding that peace, how you're able to kind of sit back and smell the roses here. Okay, tell us more. Look, so it's a time of great trust. So the energy I love about the Fool is that the Fool is a great risk taker. In the usual Rider-Waite tarot, the Fool is ready to jump off of a cliff. Why? Because the Fool believes that no matter what happens when they jump off the cliff, all is well. Okay, all is good, all is fine. They will be saved. So this is the energy that you're being told to be in, figuratively, not literally. We don't need to jump off no cliffs, honey. To just take those risks, to jump out, take a leap of faith. That's what we're calling it, a leap of faith. As you take these leaps of faith, they continue to bloom, blossom in your life. Okay, what is this devil energy? What is this? Okay. So you're being told that it's not a time of holding on to energy that brings you friction. Okay, and that's another thing that's being released right now. You're releasing energies that create more obstacles or more frictions on your path, right? So say you're planting seeds here for your career to blossom, but you can't because there's people that keep interrupting, or a pesky boss that keeps interrupting. It's like, you know what, I'm cutting that energy out. There's not going to be no interruptions, honey. Okay, there's none. Because this devil energy is posing that there was some sort of control over you in the past that created this fear as well. So this also could be naysayers and haters. Okay, they always impose some sort of mental control that we don't even realize is there subconsciously, to stress you or to project their fears onto you. But it's not about projecting any fears, right? So right now here, there's a time where you're having to overcome friction from every angle, but this is based off of a past energy. Okay, so it's like you're releasing energy that brings friction, and you're stepping into energy that brings blossoming, blooming, growth here in your life. Tell us more about this growth period here and what's going on. Look, strength. Okay, so during this growth period, this is happening here so you can see your own strength, so you can see your own ability to overcome, so you can see your own ability to plant seeds that bloom, that blossom, that grow into something, right? So this is your journey here to release all fears and doubts and holdbacks. So there is this element here where this is a journey of strength. And so there may be some massive ups and downs, but these massive ups and downs are happening because you're meant to renew your strength. You're meant to grow. You're meant to overcome certain frictions. Look, it's a time of change. And this is what I'm saying here with the change in faces. It's like she's in the middle of her face change here. But this is what I was saying. You're right in the middle of a change. And so this change that you're in the middle of, it's going to bring a lot of rewards, but right now you're getting a little taste of the pie, okay? So it's like, it's not the whole pie, but it's a nice little cut of the pie, okay? We can be a little bit greedy. We can take a little bit. We take a little bite, a little tasty taste. So there's this energy here where things are shifting and changing. But as you allow yourself to shift and change as well by releasing all fears and continuing to plant the seeds that are growing in your life, right? So if you continue to plant the seeds where things are growing, rather than starting over or rather than going around in circles and chasing your own tail, then things are really going to work out here for you even more, because that's where you get your strength in your perseverance. And your perseverance is your strength. And I love it as well because your perseverance is also requiring you to sit back and smell the roses, baby. So that means it's not too much hard work, okay? It's just a little energy, effort, and intention that needs to be set. Look. And when I said intention, we got Raven's wand, okay? So this is all about having that magic at the fingertips, at your fingertips, knowing what you can bring forth, knowing what you can do, knowing that the seeds you plant are going to grow, right? So whether this be starting classes, starting a project, whether this be a new job, whether this be growing and building connections, relationships, right? So, say for instance, even if we just want our love life to grow and blossom, right? But there's been fears. Oh, I can't get online. Oh, I'm not going nowhere. Oh, the last time I got mixed up in that, it was nothing but stress and drama. But it's like you're releasing that fear and you're like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going for it. I'm going for the gusto, baby. Why? Because I can handle it. Okay. I got all the tools, right? I know how to handle this. I'm no longer going to be bound to my past that holds me from feeling my own empowerment, my own strength here to make it happen, baby, to make it do what it do, to make things do what they need to do. Spirit, give us some more insight, advice here for the collective. Look, strength came out again with Isis here. Strength came out again. So I'm hearing clearly, okay, the reason things are blooming and blossoming is because of your past strength. But that doesn't mean the buck stops here, okay? You're going to be required to use more strength. Yes, you still got to be a little strong, but it's still in an easy type of way where you can smell the roses, where you can relax a little bit, okay? So there's this energy here where it's a time to gather up all your strength, gather up all your might, and move past anything here that would block your growth, that would block your flow of abundance. This journey is one that you were meant to set forth on. Yes, to go after your passions, your desires. I'm hearing the word fruitful. So it's a time in your life where things are supposed to be very fruitful. It's a time in your life where you're supposed to be manifesting great things. There's supposed to be an overflow here. But it can only be fruitful if you follow through on your passions. And so that's why it's important here to continue to plant the seeds, even when it seems like things aren't necessarily moving forward. And especially if what you're doing is a very competitive market, right? It's required here. So passion should be your driving force. Look, and the transformation is inevitable, just like with the change in faces. Things are changing, things are transforming. It's like you're just supposed to be along for the ride, but you're supposed to know the reason why things are changing, okay? And how to experience this change, which is kind of leaning back, smelling the roses, continuing to allow things to grow, persevering, working off of your passion, knowing your own power, standing strong against adversities, not folding. Yes, don't fold, don't go back. There's a lot of pleasure that's going to be coming here out of this journey. A lot. And I love here Bast. We got the little cat. We know cats are very independent, okay? So there could be a nature or energy of you needing to be very independent on this journey, but I can tell you it's very much worth it because there's going to be a lot of enlightenment here for you on this journey as you go through all of this, okay? So with that being said, boo, you want to allow yourself to be enlightened. You want to allow things to continue to blossom and grow. You want to release any fears that might get in the way of this. And you also want to realize that these changes do require strength out of you, but these changes are going to be absolutely worth it as well. What final messages or takes here do we need for our beautiful collective? Page of Swords. Okay, what about the Page of Swords? We got King of Pentacles. Justice. I love it. Okay, so a Page of Swords, I always see this as someone that's an advocate or a fighter for their own rights. Okay, and then with this King of Pentacles, I feel like there's it's a time for you to advocate, fight for your own rights when it comes to your stability. Okay, when it comes to you feeling safe, when it comes to you feeling stable, when it comes to you feeling an overflow and abundance. It's going to be up to you here to step into this energy of this Page of Swords. And the thing about pages is that they're also curious. Okay, so that means you can allow yourself to learn, to grow some more as you continue on this journey. But again, I'm hearing it's going to lead to the ultimate pleasure. Sink into change and things will blossom for you surely and continuously, because why? You deserve it, baby. Please don't forget to hang out with me in Orlando. We're going to have a hell of a good time. So check out the details for that. Baby, you're worth it, honey. Like, share, comment, subscribe, follow. That all helps times a million. Donation stars Always greatly appreciated and very, very helpful. And if you want to book me or check out all the goodies on my website, definitely do that. And I'm going to be talking to you later, boo. Bye.